Hello Cancer, welcome back to the illuminator for your April He Says She Says spread. I am very excited to start with the He Says She Says spread more than ever. Seriously, I've been very excited. So let's see what the messages are for you guys. Let's see, I hope you all are safe and healthy. Sending you a lot of blessings from my end to you guys. So let's see, what are the messages for Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising? What are the messages for Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising? Let's see. Whew. What are the messages? I do feel like there is someone around you that is being deceitful. Alright, I want you to be very cautious who you trust, who you are telling your secrets to. Alright, I do feel like it's a woman, it's a feminine figure, and she may not have the best intentions with you. Be careful of that. Ooh, so there is a new beginning that you want or are about to have with someone who is very close to you. You're trying to make a decision though. You could be having two paths on your mind, two people on your mind. But this is a new beginning that you want with someone, but it may have not gotten off the ground because of X, Y, and Z. There is a lot going on in the outside world that is preventing a lot of situations to start over perhaps. I feel like that may have been what happened in the past, like there was a lack of initiation energy, perhaps from your end or the person that you're dealing with. But I feel like this love is too strong to not come together. Like on a very spiritual round, you are already so connected with that individual, even though a brand new start may have not come to the horizon. The spiritual connection is so deep that you already know that that person is right next to you, even though they are not next to you. That's how powerful this situation is with your person. I feel that you have been stressed out a lot about this individual, but you may have not taken that leap of faith to reach out in the past. But I feel like there is a change that is about to come, and that you need to get over your own fears to reach out or to come back in union with this individual. All right. So let's see what else is going on for the person that you are dealing with. You can always swap the energies, all right? Let's see, what are the messages for... I feel like both of you have been thinking about each other a lot, all right? In silence. I feel like there has been a lot of silence in this connection. What is the past energy for the person that Cancer is dealing with? Please, yeah, see, this is the Lovers card again, but it's in the reverse. So yeah, you've been dealing with someone who has been, you know, having a wall up towards you, all right? They felt like they had some type of a standpoint, and they were not budging, all right? You've been dealing with someone that was not budging from some type of a statement or a standpoint or an argument that they were having with you. But I do feel like they're slowly but surely, you know, letting go of fighting for what they are standing for. And at the same time, I feel like they do miss this connection because they do have the Lovers card here in the reverse. You have it in the upright. So I do feel like they are being very defensive at this point. Perhaps they're asking whether this is going to work in the long run or not. But this is someone that can be very stubborn is what I feel, but it's because they want to make something clear to you that you have not completely understood when you were in a battle with them. You know what I mean? When you were having an argument, you did not get what their standpoint was, and that's why they want you to first understand where they are coming from before they can move forward with you. They do know that this is, you know, this is a disconnect with you, and they have it, they're not feeling comfortable with that either. But I feel like this is someone that really wants you to understand where they are coming from first before they can move forward. All right, so let's see where this is going, guys. Let's see, what is the current energy for Cancer? What is the current energy for Cancer? 8 of Cups. I do always have in your energy reading answer that you do tend to walk away really rather quickly, you know, like you're really sometimes in a mood of like, you know what, it's not going to work, let me just pack my bags and go. Like you don't always fight for it. That's what I always get from your energy. Like you're always on the like, you know what, it's done. Like your present energy when I read for you is always like, okay, I'm out of this. Like, okay, F this, I'm out of this. So that could be something that you need to maybe work on, you know. Three of Cups reversed, the Ace of Pentacles reversed, and the Eight of Swords reversed, and then the only upright is the Eight of Cups. So this is, yeah, like exactly what I just stated. Like, okay, this is not going to work. I don't see any growth. You don't give me any enjoyment. Like, you're not feeling comfortable with this individual or with what they are standing for or how they want to work on the situation. You're just not feeling comfortable with that, and you're rather want to be detached than staying stuck confused. So yeah, if you look at it that way, if you're going to stick around and still be confused in your head and overthink and overanalyze, yeah, that's not worth it. No, that's not worth it. So yeah, I understand. So for some of you, there might have been a third party situation that has interfered in this connection. That could be friends, could be family, or it could be a third person. All right, perhaps it's on your side and you figured out that whomever you recently met could give you more enjoyment than the past person. But yeah, what I see here is you definitely walking away from things that are not growing. That's what I'm seeing, and leaving stressful, confused situations behind. You know, with those two eights there, it feels like you've already continuously put energy and emotion and thought and communication in it. And then if you don't get any result, then you're just like, okay, I have to break that cycle. So, touche. Yeah, Six of Cups in the reverse. Your person is quite stuck on the past, like in the past. That's what we just started off with this individual. Like they have that standpoint, like, I'm gonna make something clear and I'm gonna be standoffish until the other person gets it. I do know that, you know, Cancerians can also be quite, you know, that kind of energy sometimes. So that could definitely be bumping heads sometimes. So yeah, you're dealing with someone who is stuck with something from the past, like it's a past trauma that they have, yeah, and it could definitely to do with some abandonment issues. So perhaps even though you are feeling the one that is feeling abandoned, this person abandons the other person so that the other person cannot abandon them. You get what I mean? It's like let me just, I'll leave before you leave me. That's kind of like the energy that they are going through. Because they do have the Five of Pentacles. So this is someone that has been left alone as a child many times. This could be maybe someone that only was the only child in the family. And I'm getting this sense that they were really left to their destiny. That's what I'm picking up on. This is very past energy, and that's it. During these times, that kind of energy could be coming to the surface, and they have to relive that moment, or without even knowing, like subconsciously they're going through that moment where they were left alone in a room and nobody was there to care for them. So that's what humans do when they are still not completely healed from their childhood issues. They tend to close themselves off again in that room and not wanting to get out there and talk. Temperance card, Sagittarius. Talking about balance, healing. There is some type of an angel around them that is trying to heal this individual. Yeah, that's the reason why this person is not able to take a shot here. You know, this is someone that manipulates a new beginning from not starting off. You know, this is someone that sabotages because they have not healed from this abandonment issues from the past. That's very clear for me. All right, but I do feel like they are being guided to get over this situation and to restore their confidence again so that they can have a new start. I'm just not sure if you are ready for it. I do feel like you're still love this individual. It's just like this situation, you cannot even be bothered with it anymore. But I do see that this person holds in a lot of depressive feelings, and a lot of these he says she says spreads, the other person is going through some type of a depression. So whatever you see on the surface, it ain't what it is. All right, that's what I want to say as well. Let's see, what is the blockage for Cancer, please? Yeah, 9 of Wands. That's that wall that you can't get through. You know, that's the card of letting go or giving up. Not wanting to persevere in a situation, not wanting to give it another shot, feeling completely drained with always being there. And you're right, you know, like sometimes some people need to go through their own situation alone. You cannot always put everything from yourself into it, and that does not mean that it's going to work or that it's going to work out. Some people need to go through their own trials and they need to come up with their own solutions, you know, instead of you trying to tell them what the solution is, because people don't listen sometimes. You know, they need to figure out, they need to awaken to what they need to do to make things work. So yeah, this is the 3 of Wands. You're like, I don't even expect anything in return at this point. Like, you know what, I feel like your energy is like, you know what, I don't even see it. Like, I don't see this individual doing the right thing at this point. Like, your vision is completely blurred out, and it's because you are energetically exhausted, because you've been trying. Like I said, that 8 is like continuous. Like, that's like the, you know, that's like the cycle of infinity. You've been trying, giving, and it's like, okay, now you're done. And that does not always mean that you're completely done, but for this type of moments, you need to rest. You know, you need to detach yourself and become less codependent on this individual or on their behavior. All right, what is their blockage? What is their blockage? I'm holding my heart. Oh gosh. Oh dear Lord, what is their blockage? The Star. Yeah. What does the star mean? What does the star mean? The star means healing. The star means hope. The star means vulnerability. The star means, you know, actually also doing the right thing. Your North Node, being on the right path, unconditional healing, unconditional hope, faith, everything that I just said. And it's in the reverse. So it's a big blockage. And again, it's coming from the past. So this person does not know how to heal themselves. I do strongly get that they have someone around them, energetically, or an angel or an ancestor or someone that is trying to put them on the right road, but they don't know how to communicate with the other realm. That's what I'm getting. Like, they don't get the messages. They're just a little bit like, I don't know what to do with this. So yeah, this is definitely someone that needs a lot of healing, and they don't see that light at the end of the tunnel. 2 of Cups and the Page of Wands. Yeah, but they, like I said, they do love you. You know, they just don't know how to make it work. They just don't know how to hold your hands. For some, you may feel them energetically, or there might be some type of a telepathic communication where they try to hold your hand when they're trying to do the right thing, but when it comes to the physical world, you may not see those changes yet. This person has a lot of issues with being optimistic and joyful and light. All right, so they carry this heavy energy, and okay, I don't know, that was something weird was going on, but they are carrying some type of a very heavy energy. and you'd feel it, and that's why maybe you want to detach, because you're like, well, I'm getting more and more heavy because I'm dealing with them, so I need to breathe out. And it's okay to breathe out a little bit. You know, a lot of people need to understand that in order to save a relationship, there needs to be communication. Your person is not communicating at all to you, like not a little single bit of what they are feeling and what they are going through. And that's because they have been raised believing that they need to pick themselves back up on their own, and that they are not able to ask anyone for help, because that would show vulnerability and codependency. And that's what they need to heal. And the only way to heal that is by communicating. We got the Justice card here in the reverse, so they know that they are acting out of integrity, that they're not being fair at this point by not speaking up. So I feel like there is this push or pull that is like coming up to their throat chakra, like I need to speak up, and they're resisting it back, as in like, no, I need to be alone, no, I need to handle it by myself. Intentions for Cancer. I bet there is going to be love coming out. Like I said, like your intention is not completely to release this individual somehow. Whew. Oops. Let me take back my words. But no, this is still correct, because this is the Queen of Swords with the Ten of Wands, saying like you're done with carrying on their burden, and it's energetically draining you, and you need to make a clear decision, because you lose concentration, you lose your mind dealing with their problems, or dealing with this issue, or with the whole situation at this point. So you want to cut off whatever has been a burden in this connection, and in order to do that, there needs to be a conversation. But the Queen of Swords, she can be quite, you know, she can be very harsh. She speaks the truth, but she is someone that is open for communication. You know, she's not like, okay, I cut you off completely. She's like, I'm gonna give you a chance to talk, and if you don't talk, then I'm gonna base my decision based on the past. And the past seems to be a burdensome situation that has energetically drained me. So it's your call. You know, that's a conversation. There you go. There you go. But you do, you know, yeah, that's a conversation. What is their intention? I mean, the Queen of Swords in the reverse, she is an absolute biatch. But the Queen of Swords in the upright, I mean, that's just someone that does not tolerate a lot, all right? Like she has been through it, and she already has learned the lesson, and she's just like, okay, are you gonna get it or not? You know what I mean? Like that's her attitude. Like she can be very sassy with an attitude, but it's all coming from the right place, because she's like, okay, I'm not going to repeat this over and over again. Like either you get it or you don't. Tower. So yes, like I said, this person understands that this behavior, closing yourself off behind closed doors and not wanting to talk, and you know, not sharing a bit, is not going to end well. You know, this is a tower, and they know that it needs to change. They know that there is a lot that needs to be swept out of this situation, and it's going to erupt here with this tower. Yeah, the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, what did I say? They know that things need to change. Fast. This is fast changing energy, all right? Like boom, like destiny hits strike, and it depends on which spectrum you are. If you've done bad, you will receive bad. If you've done good, then you will receive good. That's what these two cards are talking about. So Tower with the Wheel of Fortune, that's destined events that are unforeseen events, that are changes, unexpected changes, that are, you know, things that you can't go back on. There is a lot of things that this person is going through at this point, and energetically there are just so much that is changing right now, and they are actually ready for it, because this is what they have been stuck in for a long time. So they, you know, they're kind of like on their knees, as in like, okay, do whatever it takes, universe, and take me out of this misery, because I don't know how to walk up and open the door myself at this point. So yeah, this person is, oh gosh, I'm getting so many messages from this. It's crazy. And it's very sad also. It's very sad. It's very sad. Let's see what the outside influence is. Ace of Cups, Queen of Wands in the reverse. Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. So yeah, you're dealing, if this is the same person, it could be same-sex individual, but if this is the same person, they have a lack of confidence at this point, lack of optimism. They just don't see what is right and what is wrong at this point. But what they do know is that they do have a lot of love for you, all right? The Ace of Cups is here. This could be also a new person that is entering your life. But I feel like it's the same person. I understand that they understand, I'm sorry, okay. They understand that if they just don't work on their own optimism and bringing themselves back up and healing themselves and having that confidence to work on things, that it just won't work. And that's exactly what this whole reading was about. Like, they need to come to that conclusion themselves, because with the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse, this is someone that understands that them not putting the work in will not give them the confidence like they have accomplished something. And as long as people don't get that confidence, like, yes, I've accomplished something because I worked hard for it, then, you know, they will always be in that slumber. You get what I mean? They will always be in that slumber. So, you know, you need to be proud of yourself, right? Like, you need to do something. You need to get something done and off the ground to be like, okay, yeah, you know, I made it. I did it. You know, I put my pride aside and I worked it out. I put my pride aside and I talked about it and showed this person what I need to make things work. And once it works, you'll feel better. You're like, okay, so it just took me a little bit extra effort and an extra work, and now I can enjoy the love of my life. You know, that's kind of like the energy. And that's the King of Swords. That's your counterpart right there with the Queen of Swords. That's the person. What is their outside influence? What is influencing this individual? Now, this could be also definitely some trauma issues. Not, yeah, look at that, the Ten of Swords. Yeah, look at that, the Ten of Swords. Eight of Pentacles reverse and the Death card in the reverse. So as an outside influence, this is still an unfinished business, something that they cannot accept that they've lost in. What is that? Let me just think about it. Let me just think. Oh yeah, okay, I get it. So in the past, this individual has been in a relationship and they did not work on it, and they made wrong decisions in that relationship to not put the energy and effort in, and that person got away, and they have felt very betrayed by that relationship or by them because of themselves for not putting in the work. And now you're thinking like, well, okay, why is this person not putting the work in right now? Is because they have still not healed and completely let go of that situation. Like, they still blame either the other person for it, so perhaps they put all the work in and the other person was like, you know, turning their back towards the relationship, so they felt betrayed by it, or they did it themselves. You get what I mean? But there is definitely an issue here where someone here did not work on a relationship on the outside for them. So this is someone else that did not work on a relationship. They got betrayed and they cannot get over it. So, you know, that's the harsh reality right there. And that's exactly the pattern that they are choosing to repeat right now as well. As in like, well, I worked in that relationship and it did not come to me, so why should I work for any relationship? Because it doesn't make sense. Like that's that low vibrational energy of it, like nothing will ever work for me. You know what I mean? Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. So and that's how they keep on missing opportunities. You know, that's exactly why this person is missing opportunities. A time to give rather than take. Yeah, this is 100% for this individual. Balance, spirituality, and practicality. Yeah, this is new moon in Virgo. So this person needs to understand that in order to make things work, they need to keep giving to a relationship. And that's what we just talked about. I'm not going to repeat myself here. But yeah, this person needs to understand that they need to start giving, all right? And that it will also be fulfilling. It will light up your own energy if you keep giving to someone else. Not always, but in situations like this, when you're completely, you know, mad at the world and mad at everyone around you, yeah, then you need to make a big shift in your life and start giving without asking anything in return. Could also be counting for you. Extremes, yeah. This is extreme sadness, like I said, extreme pain, extreme energy that I do, to be honest, feel like your person is going through that, but you could feel that tense energy yourself as well. That's why you want to cut that off, because it's too extreme for you, and the situation has gone to haywire here. Resilience, yeah, look at that, extreme resilience. Like someone is being very resilient here, you know, still holding on to that past, still holding on to that mistake that they've done in the past. And that's something that you both need to release. So once you start to release it, they will energetically also release it. So it just goes hand in hand, slowly but surely. Message, there is a message that's going to come through, like most definitely, because the King of Swords is here. So if you've been expecting some type of a message, that's gonna come. That deceit, it could be also this individual that is deceiving you, not telling you exactly how they feel, and they're going through an extreme period, and they may act like very cool and deceive you that everything is all right while it's not. Yeah, you need to start meditating and connect with your emotions, connect within water, start to do spiritual practices with water that is going to help you release that negative energy or release any turmoil or emotions that you had been harboring. A lot of meditation to get you out of this rigid energy, because you've definitely been very stuck and you're getting very irritated by a lot of things perhaps, and you know, you need to meditate to release that type of energy. So, Cancer, I hope this reading was helpful for you. Thank you all for your likes, shares, and subscribes. I am going to continue on Vimeo with the extended and see how you both feel about one another and pull some additional cards and messages for you. So, thank you so much and much love. Bye.